All right, Ricky, so pricing. All right, it's kind of like, it's a ripping the Band-Aid off of having the conversation. Because every seller, that's their house, right? Some people have been there for
their home, right?
years and years and years. It's their home, yeah. They have live, laugh, and love in their kitchen, for Christ's sakes. They want to maximize profit.
Sure.
Right? But in reality, the market doesn't always dictate that. And how do you feel about just kind of, I guess, fair market pricing, and how do you approach a seller going through these steps of listing?
So, it's interesting when we tell the homeowners, all right, this is your home, but now when you're selling, it's your house. You have to detach. And it's really hard for people to do that. I know I was very guilty of doing that when my wife was a realtor and I was the seller. But the reality is, we can give you what the market says the value of the home is. However, that doesn't mean anything, because it's more important, what will somebody be willing to pay? So it's really important that you sit down and you understand the value and what you want to make on the house. We do want you to get the biggest dollar, but the houses that stay the longest are priced based on that. And that's why people, they all say the same thing, and you'll hear this from everything and everybody. It's overpriced, but it's not about that. It's about what somebody's willing to pay. Now, it's really important that you do a CMA, find out what the market says the house is worth, and then find out what a net sheet looks like and what you're willing to take.
I think one of the biggest things that I see with clients is that, everybody wants to be off the market within 3 days. They're like, why is my house not selling? Well, it's day 5, guys, hold on, But one of the things is that a lot of people don't, and I know that we do, is we update market assessments often.
Weekly.
Because we don't want to get priced out, right? So if we have a house that's next door that sells for $50,000 less, what happens to our market value?
Changes.
It changes. And so we have to play with that a lot. And a lot of sellers, a lot of agents want to say, I can sell your house for $7 million. Well, the market's not going to accept that. You're going to be on it for a while.
The really important thing is hire a team that will market your home, get people through there, get traffic, because there is a perfect buyer for every home. We're just gonna make sure that we help you find that perfect buyer.
They say there is a lid for every pot. The same with houses.
100%.